that, you're done. No, that is not for you. You can't do that. You got to go back there. He's talking about wheeling up and down the landing ramp. Did I not tell you people not to encourage him? Listen, when he goes up here, it's not the going up that's the problem. It's the coming down that's the problem. You see, it's 16 feet from the top of that ramp down to the asphalt below. And well, Mike doesn't bounce all that well, and neither does the quad. He's got to lean his way out over the front here. He's going to need a little encouragement here to get his way up there. Yeah, I don't blame you, Mike. A little nervous up there. All right, now be very careful up on top here, Mike. He's made it, he's made it. Now he's got to make the turn. Easy, easy, easy. Make him the turn, he's made it. He's showing off for you again, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a little love. Dale's going to make his way back down here now. He's got to make sure that quad doesn't flip right over backwards on him. And he gets a one-hander going right there as he goes all the way down that thing. Ladies and gentlemen, when you watch that man handle that 400-pound quad, you go ahead and try this on your bicycle and see if you can stay in a wheelie for the whole time. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the Wheelie King, Mr. Michael Bell. Thank you, Michael. You know, what he showed you up here was some of the technique up close. We wanted to make sure that you could see how he's using his weight and balance with slight modifications. There's very slight modifications on the motorcycles you see flying through the sky. We would like to tell you the next chapter in the evolution of Extreme, which involves my two riding friends. So let me bring out Teddy Culbertson and Keith Sayers back out here, as we'd like to bring them out here. Now, what happened is that as motocross spread around the world, more and more riders decided that they could be called extreme. Because once extreme had to become, well, kind of everyday and common. And these best riders had to lift the bar up even higher. But we also wanted to add an extra element into this. When you saw this quad out here doing what it's doing, it should never be doing that. But it should definitely never be doing this. Welcome to the world of ATV freestyle with a 400-pound quad 30 feet above the arena floor. The young man who's doing that is 21 years old. The new generation in the evolution of extreme. But don't let his age fool you. Since he was 13 years old, he's been doing this. Backside with an Indian air twist. Ladies and gentlemen, he was born on a farm in Weatherford, Oklahoma. He learned how to ride quads when he was very young. Then decided to take his life in his hands, even though as a firefighter, his trade, he wants to save lives. For you, he's going to risk his life. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to hear you give a little applause here for Mr. Devin Humphrey. Takes it back there, and a little tribute to Jenny there with that spur in action, boys. You know what's at the line right now. We got to take that bar and raise it that much higher. You in for it? You ready? Are you ready? Circling back around now. Wait a minute, the two of them lining up here together. Two men on the ramp, here we go. Culbertson, backside. Up into a helicopter now for Sayers. And then into the twin. Devin Humphrey back there into a mule kick Superman. A page right out of Teddy Culbertson's book. The man who invented that mule kick Superman is right there in front of us. Sayers circling here to watch the original superstar of freestyle motocross. That's a KOD. Kiss of death. He kissed the front fender. Give it up here, ladies and gentlemen. That was a huge trick right there. Sayers back in. Ladies and gentlemen, he just let go of the motorcycle 30 feet in the air. Can I hear a little love for Keith Sayers? Oh my. Right here, walking in the air. Oh, and Culbertson lets go of the bike. Reaches to the backside into that double grab in the cutouts underneath the seat. Sayers circling now. Culbertson here to watch. Sayers into the Captain Morgan. Let me tell you, having a drink with this guy afterwards is a whole different experience. Up there into a bar hop now from Devin Humphreys. He brought those feet up to the crossbar. Culbertson now. Backside one-handed heart attack as he holds on only with one hand right there. Ladies and gentlemen, let me hear a round of applause for these stars right here. My buddy Teddy down here. Devin Humphrey, but Keith Sayers, I want to tell a special story right here. It was the year 2002. the biggest trick of all was about to be hit. The holy grail in the world of freestyle motocross, the ultimate in 2002, the evolution of extreme. Keith, I'm going to ask you, as a man who holds a world record in this discipline, will you deliver to us the trick? How many people know what the trick is that I'm talking about? Let me hear you say it. Say it with me now. Back, flip, back, flip, back, flip, back, flip, back, flip. Let's look for Sayers to do this right here as he throws the gloves off there. Gets himself ready. Culbertson moving to a better position to watch it all. Devin Humphrey looking at you to give this man some love. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, he holds a world record at 140 feet with that trick. That is the godson of Evel Knievel, Keith Sayers. We're going to be back with them to tell the next level in the evolution of extreme. But first, we promised you as complete a story as we could deliver to you from Performance Promotions, Lucas Oils, and Dan's Forklift, and we're about to deliver. Because each time we talk about it, it changes up just a little bit. For example, when you saw the skill and style, concentration that was here with Mike Bell on top of that machine, when you combine that with the high speeds of the street, that marriage produces an extreme sport called Extreme Sport Bike Freestyle. Ladies and gentlemen, these two men are some of the very best in the world. And here's some incredible news for you if you didn't know it. They both come from right here in Canada. The big man right here, 230 pounds of solid muscle, is 15 years of riding experience, virtually invented this, the originator of sport bike freestyle in Canada. He comes all the way originally from way back when in Corner Brook, Newfoundland. And that's why we call him the OG, the original gangster, Sean Ogilvie. And here, this 31-year-old star has 9 years of riding experience. But ladies and gentlemen, more than anyone right now, he maybe feels a little extra pressure from you because he comes from a town that you might know. He comes from Nanaimo, British Columbia, the wild man, Sean Westgate. Well, ladies and gentlemen, busy out here. I don't want you to sit there in awe, stone-faced as you watch this. I want you to make lots of applause as I try to call it out here with Ogilvie hitting the stagger wheelie right there. Here comes Westgate across here in a 12 o'clock tail stand. His feet on the backside. But look at Ogilvie out here control this big motorcycle, that Kawasaki 600, one hand off. Westgate showing you the speed now as he comes back here and up into a frogger up there. You can make some noise if you'd like, ladies and gentlemen, because I can't possibly turn back to you. If I take my eyes off of this, I'll miss it. Here comes Ogilvie now. Sit down, circle wheelie with a skitch. See that foot down? That's the skitch. And he's pirouetting around there with one hand. Up there into a spreader. And a heel clicker from Westgate, giving you the speed style of the sport. Now circling back around, working in this very tight area here. Remember, this came from the streets at high speed. Westgate now turning into a tight circle wheelie. Look at the angle of this bike as he turns that motorcycle into the sun. Look at this! Ogilvie here trying to get a no-hander, and he's got it! Look at this! No-handed wheelie as Westgate combines together, hits a flamingo there, bringing that foot out to the backside. Now, look at this, up into a special K. This is a big man to do this. Are you ready to see it? Look at this! Special K wheelie. That usually takes huge speed down a highway to be able to do that right there. Bunny hop. Are we going to see a nose wheelie? Up into a nose wheelie and a stoppie right there from Westgate. Now in a high chair. No, wait. Look at this. High chair wheelie from the big man. Make a little noise for this guy. That is pure arm strength right there. Holding that thing up. Now in a high chair. We're going to see, no, high chair burnout. We got ourselves a burnout. Make a little noise for him right here. He's making it for you. A burnout right here. Ogilvie back at it again. Tail stand wheelie as he turns into this circle. Westgate circles him here like they're doing the do-si-do, like a dance from Riverdance, right here in Sport Bike Freestyle. One-handed, look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, let me hear it. There's so much going on there. But I want to just settle them down for a minute. Because what we'd like to deliver to you is often considered